In this video, I gonna discuss about all the properties files which are present in Spring Boot. I gonna do some experiment on all these properties files, how these properties files are work, um, how to execute or access the values which are present in properties file. We're gonna see all the things in this video. There will be a default properties file. Nothing is application dot properties file. If you get inside this application dot properties file, you can find this one, spring dot profile dot active equal to at the rate spring dot profile dot active. By the help of this, we can perform all the properties. We can like access the values which are present on that specific properties file. First, we're gonna see how to access each and every profile, every property file by its name. First, I will take in this spring.profile.active. Here I will first I want to access the value. Uh, I want to print that value from the dev properties file. For that's why here I given the value as dev, and I will save this one. Next, I will go to additional control.java. Here, uh, I gonna uh, create a variable. I will take I will take a variable, a string variable. I will give this name as key data, and I will make this as at the rate value annotation. Um, this annotation is present in org.springframework.bean.factory.annotation.value. Uh, by the help of this, we can access the value of a particular profile, or we can access the value which is present in a particular property file. For that's why I gonna pass the value inside. I'm gonna pass this value, this variable. I'm gonna pass this variable inside this value annotation, because I want to print the value, because I want to print that value which is present in dev dot properties. Here I already insert this app dot properties. You can see here I already given a spring dot profile dot active equal to deb, and I taken this variable and pass inside addition controller dot java, uh, and I taken a string data, a string variable, um, and I annotated with at the rate value, and inside this I passed that particular variable here, and I want to print by the help of sys dot output. Here I want to print that key data variable, key data variable, and I will save this one. Now first I will go to this project. Before run this project, I will clean this package first. By the help of clean package, command and I will hit on run. It will clean the package before going to run this project. Once it's done, we're gonna run this project and I will see what will the output of this project. Clean was done. Now I go to again the run nation and go to the Maven builder. Here I will write the command clean Spring Boot run and I will hit on enter. By the help of this, we will run this command. After that, I will go to the Postman API calling application and I will call this get mapping application add method. I will get into this API and I will hit this send. Here I got the output as 7. Now you can come into the console. You can see it is coming from the dev properties file. Here the output is 7. Like this, like this. If you want to, if you want to print this output from the prod dot properties, then you need to go again here. Here, you instead of dev, you need to write code. After that, you need to save it, and now you go to here and hit the send button. You can come to the console. Here you can see it is coming from the prod.properties file. But in this case, we are performing only one properties manually, but we don't want to perform all this properties file manually. We want to perform all this file dynamically. For that's why I will comment this one and I will open this comment. Now we will go to the form.xml file. If you go down, if you go down, you can observe here. This is profiles tag is there. Inside this, all the profiles are defined like production ID, dev ID, and local ID. Here three of profile is defined. This ID is nothing but key value, key of this production, this key of this profile. And if you come to if you see this spring dot profile dot active, this is the value. By the help of this, you can access the value for this if you want to. For this, there is one command. Um, when you want to access this by dynamically, we need to run a command. We need to run a command called clean spring boot run profile. Which profile we want to run? Here I will give dev profile and hit run. Once I hit this, you can see here, uh, this value is coming from the dev properties file. If you go again here, if you if you go again here, if you want to take the value from the product properties, then go to the run as and write a command clean spring boot run profile prod and hit the run button. Now hit the send button. Now get into the console. Now you can see this is dynamically coming from the product properties. Like this, you can take the uh, you can access the value of particular properties in Spring Boot. Likewise, I'm gonna create a custom properties. Um, I'm gonna create a custom properties file. Let's say I will copy this one, paste it here, rename, make rock, and I will save this file here. You can see if you go into there, here I will rename as rock. Now I will go to the form.xml. I will come here. I will copy this and paste it again. Sorry, copy this and paste it down. And here I will rename as rock. Here I will give name as rock dash profile. Here I will give name as rock. Now I want to access the value uh, which is present in rock properties. For this, I will take this ID from here. I will copy this ID and I will go here and run this file. I will go to the maven.build. Here I will clean first spring boot run profile. Here I will give rock dash p and hit run. Now this application is running. Now I will go to the postman and I will hit on send. Let's see what will be the output. You can see here this is coming from the rock properties file. This is our custom profile we have created and we got the output from that custom properties file. Uh, for today's this much for today. Thank you for watching. In this video, I'm gonna discuss about core payment status system. In this core payment system, there might be have multiple status, uh, but here I taken only a few. only five status I taken. One is created, one is initiated, one is pending, and success and failed. Here we're gonna see um, hooks by which hook which status will be called or which status will be executed. Uh, for validation purpose, once the uh, validation request will come, then created status will be executed. Based on that created status, that database will be created. While the again for initiated status, while the stripe is about to call, then the initiated status will be executed. If the payment is in pending state, then the pending status will be executed, and for the successful payment, then successful status will be executed, and for the failure payment, then failure status will be executed. In in this project, there might be have multiple hooks. Based on their hooks, their particular status will be executed. Now we will see how to write code for this, and how to create different how to create how different status. If you know only the oops concept, how to write the code, here we will see one by one by following some approach. If you see the first approach, this first approach is telling write one service class with one service method. If you means if in one service class we need to write to one service method, and we need to write all the entire logic inside this method, and like this we need to write the code. But uh, now here we will see how to write by following this first approach of this code. Here I already written the code. Here you can see first I created one service class known as payment service. Inside this service class I created one method. Inside this I had written if and else if condition. Um, if you come to this main method, here I taken one scanner. uh, in output I will give as a input of each status. Based on that in input status, here multiple here each status will be executed. For example, if I write here created status as an output, then created status logic will be executed. If I give as input as initiated status, then initiated status will be executed. This method is non-static method. For that's why here I created an object based on that object reference. I am calling this non-static method, and I am passing this status value through this non-static method. And this here in this non-static method I am passing a status variable which is a type of string. The status value will come here, it will compare with the status variable. If these two are equal, then created logic will be executed. If these two, if initiated equal to the status variable, then initiated logic will be executed. Like this, the rest of logic will be executed. Now, part, practically, we will see this how the execution will be happened. What will be the output? I will go here. Here I write CMD. I will go to the command prompt. Here I will write for the syntax to run this command. Java. First I compile this file, then I will run this file. Here I need to write the status. If I write created, Then created, you can see here created logic is executed. If you write initiated, you can see here initiated logic is executed. If you write here pending, then pending status will be executed. If you write here success, success status will be executed. If you write here failed, failed status is executed. Like this, you can write the code for the status. If you know only the OOPS concept, or if you know only the core Java, basic of Java, then we can write the code like this. But our first approach is telling this is not the right way, but you should never do this. Means this is not the right way of writing the code, because if you write whole logic in a entire one method or a one single class, in future there might be that logic will be more, or that code will be more, then it will become difficult to identify where the error is coming, and what are the bugs present in this class. Then this is not the right way of writing the code. For that, there is one second approach you can follow. You can see that what is the second approach. In second approach is telling group related logic and extract them as separate method. Group related logic. What are the logics are there? We need to group them and extract them as separate method. Means we need to write that in separate method. After that, we need to invoke or call individual method wherever we required. This one we will see here. If you observe this code, here I taken a class as payment service. Inside this, for each status, I have created multiple methods. Uh, One method is process created payment. This is created method. This is initiated method. Process initiated payment. This is pending method. Pending method. This is success method. This is failed method. Inside this main method, I had written that if and else logic. Inside this if and else logic, I am calling each and every method based on when it is required. Um, Now we will go and check this code. First, I will copy this class here. Then I will go here, command Java C, Java. If I write here created, then created logic will be executed. If I write here, if I write here initiated, initiated logic will be executed. If I write here pending, pending logic will be executed. If I write here success, success logic will be executed. If I write here failed, then failed logic is executed. But in the second approach is also a not a good way of writing the code. We can write, but still it is not a good way of writing the code. Uh, in by the help of third approach, we are improving our code or readability. This is not To improve our readability of the code, we are following the third approach, where third approach is telling move all the methods into separate Java class. Move all the methods into separate Java class means we need to, for each method, we need to create, or for each classes, for each status, we need to create a separate class with their particular method. And open for extension, close for modification means new code can be written, but without touching or any modification the old code. This will helps to um, this will helps to without touching any old code we can change or we can add the required status when we need. For that's why I have written this code. This is the third way of writing code. This is the better way of writing the code for the status. First, I taken an abstract class name as parent status handler. Inside this, I had declared all the abstract method related to the status. For each abstract method, I had created each uh, child classes by extending the parent classes. Inside this, inside this uh, child class, I have override all the methods which are present in parent class. This is create status handler. This is initiated status handler. Here initiated logic will be executed. Here created logic will be executed. For pending status class, here pending logic will be executed, and here success logic will be executed, and here failed logic will be executed. In this, this is the main class known as status handler. Inside this main method is there. Here I taken the scanner by giving the input as a status value, uh, respective if else condition will be executed. If the status is equal to created, then created logic will be executed. Even if the initiated, then initiated logic will be executed. If the status is pending, then pending logic will be executed. I will copy this main method and I will check output of this command Java C and copy the page Java. First I compile this class, then I will run this class. Here I need to enter the status created, then created status is executed. If I write initiated, then initiator status is executed. If I write here failed, then failed status is executed. If I write here pending, then pending status is executed. If I write here what is left success, then success status. If I sorry, if I write here success, then success logic will be executed. There is one more approach. Fourth approach is telling all the handler classes have common pattern or processing. Uh, some status have common parent. For them, interface or abstract class, business method, abstract class. In interface or abstract class, we need to write the business, all the business method. have common method defined, all the child override the behavior. For this, all the classes we need to declare a common method. For all the classes have we need to define a common method. Fourth approach is telling all the handler classes have common pattern. All the handler class need to have common pattern. Pattern should be common are processing some status and have common parent for them. Means all the classes should be extend or implement from a common parents. That parent class may be maybe an interface or it can be abstract class. All the business method should present inside this interface or abstract class. We need to override this method by help of implement or extend by help of implement extend that parent class uh, by the child class and override all the method which are present in the parent class and have it should have common method defined and means the method definition should be same. All child override the behavior. We will see how to write this code uh, in practically. First, here I already written the code. First, I created an abstract class known as payment status handler. Inside this, I have taken a common method which I can access uh, by the all the child of this parent uh, by the help of override this method. Um, this method is process status. Process status. You can see here. This is created status handler child with a child class of parent status handler. This is initiated status handler, which is a child of parent status handler, and this is status pending status handler, which is just child status payment status handler. Like this for success and failed also. You can observe here I have override the same method which is present in this parent class. Here I overridden. Here instead of a print, we can write the logic related to create, initiated, and pending and success and failed. Here this is the main method. Um, Here I have done downcasting and all the child should have a common parents. That's why here I have done downcasting by the help of a same reference. I can call that process status method. Um, if the condition is if the status is equal to which condition, based on that that particular class method will be executed or the logic will be executed. Now we will see this in practically. First, I will go to here open file. Before that, I will copy this main class. Then I will open the file where I will write command javac dot java. Here, if I write created logic will be executed. If I write here initiator, initiated loss will be executed. If I write here failed logic will be executed. If I write here success logic will be executed. If I write here pending, then pending logic will be executed. Like this, so you need to do this one. Of- For today,